Greetings, chosen ones. You have felt the call to rise above the noise, the pettiness, and the unnecessary drama that so often surrounds you. Your journey has been marked by a decision to set firm boundaries. Boundaries that have sent shockwaves through those who once relied on your open, giving nature. But something within you knew it was time to walk away from the chaos, to protect your peace. You've embraced a path of self-preservation and discernment, stepping into a higher calling where your energy is sacred and your time is valued. When you decided to set those boundaries, you may have seen the discomfort it caused in others. Friends, family, or acquaintances may have even stumbled, thrown off balance by your newfound resolve. Walking away isn't always easy, but you sensed that remaining in situations of unrest was no longer serving you. You are learning that peace often requires distance, that sometimes honoring yourself means stepping back from those who resist growth. This shift has not only protected your spirit, but has also paved the way for greater clarity and strength. But what does it mean to set these boundaries, and why does it affect those around you so deeply? As we explore this journey, remember that each step forward opens a path to new understanding. You'll discover that your decision to walk away from the drama is a divine act of self-love. Let's journey into these moments of transformation. The act of saying no holds a power unlike any other. For so long, you may have felt compelled to be everything to everyone, stretching yourself thin to accommodate the needs of others. But there came a moment, a spark of clarity, when you recognized that your energy was finite, that constantly pouring yourself out left you drained, weakened. Saying no became a pathway to reclaiming your time, your peace, and most importantly, your self-respect. When you began to say no, people took notice. Some were taken aback, puzzled that you, once so accommodating, were no longer readily available. For many, this response was unexpected, maybe even unsettling. Your boundaries acted as a mirror, reflecting back to others the areas of their own lives where they might lack restraint or consideration. The ripple effect of a single no set off a shift, making some stumble as they adjusted to the new way you presented yourself. Every time you uphold a boundary, you reaffirm your worth, signaling that your time and energy are not to be taken lightly. People start to view you differently, with a mix of respect and surprise. This new energy challenges those around you to rethink how they interact with you, and in some cases, they begin to question their reliance on your constant presence. As you continue on this journey, remember that Yeshua, too, understood the power of stepping away. He often retreated to quiet places, seeking solitude and renewal, a practice that allowed him to give without being depleted. He knew that one cannot pour from an empty cup, and in this act of withdrawal, there was wisdom, a model for each of us who needs time to replenish. This choice to step back is not just an act of self-respect, it's a sacred pause that strengthens your spirit for the journey ahead. You may notice that some people around you will resist these boundaries, challenging them or pushing back. But each time you hold firm, you open the door for a deeper understanding of yourself and your purpose. This act is an invitation to them too to consider what it means to truly value and respect others. And as we delve into the next chapter, we'll explore how these boundaries free you from toxic ties, even if those ties try to hold on tightly. When you chose to step away from certain relationships and environments, you might have felt a combination of liberation and tension. Walking away from connections that once felt essential, even comforting, can be challenging. Toxic ties have a way of embedding themselves deeply, making you question your decision to cut them loose. But each time you let go of something that no longer aligns with your peace, you're choosing to prioritize your well-being over the comfort of familiarity. These ties often thrive on drama and drain you of the energy you could be investing in your growth. Toxic connections may not always seem harmful at first. They can appear as close friendships, family bonds, or even long-standing associations. But over time, these relationships reveal their true nature as sources of negativity that prevent you from fully stepping into your purpose. By setting boundaries, you sever these toxic connections, freeing yourself to move forward unburdened. The process of releasing these ties can feel isolating. People may question your motives, accuse you of being cold or selfish, all because you've chosen to prioritize your mental and spiritual health. But remember, those who truly respect you will understand your need for boundaries. They won't demand that you stay in a role that drains you. Instead, they'll encourage you to pursue the path that brings you peace. In time, you'll notice that walking away was a step toward not only healing, but also towards attracting healthier relationships. As Yeshua taught in Matthew 10:14, "If anyone will not welcome you or listen to your words, leave that home or town and shake the dust off your feet." This instruction speaks directly to the need for release, letting go of what doesn't serve your purpose without carrying the weight of guilt or regret. In shaking the dust off, you free yourself from the residues of negativity and allow yourself to walk forward with a clearer heart and mind. As you continue releasing these toxic ties, you may find that others will attempt to pull you back into the drama. They may reach out, ask questions, or seek to draw you back into their chaos. Standing firm in your choice, however, becomes a powerful message to others. You value yourself enough to step away. Each time you reaffirm this boundary, you gain strength, clarity, and the freedom to step into relationships and situations that genuinely uplift your spirit. As you set boundaries and remove yourself from chaotic environments, you may notice a fascinating phenomenon. People are simultaneously drawn to and repelled by you. Your presence has a magnetic quality that naturally attracts others. Yet this same energy can make some feel uncomfortable or even threatened. This duality is a unique experience for those on a path of spiritual growth, as your light becomes a mirror for others to see both their potential and their own shadows. People are drawn to you because your energy radiates peace, resilience, and a sense of purpose. They feel uplifted, inspired, and sometimes even healed in your presence. Yet, this attraction isn't always as harmonious as it seems. For some, your light shines a spotlight on areas within themselves they may be unwilling or unprepared to confront. It reminds them of the healing they've avoided, the growth they've resisted, and the peace they long for but haven't pursued. This internal discomfort can manifest as jealousy, resentment, or even attempts to bring drama into your life as a way to dim your shine. This contrast is not unusual, and it's a natural part of your journey as a chosen one. Your presence encourages those who seek truth and transformation, while it simultaneously unsettles those clinging to comfort zones or unhealthy cycles. It's important to remember that this reaction from others is not a reflection of your worth or actions, but rather a reaction to the energy you carry. Each time you walk away from the drama, your boundaries act as a protective barrier, preserving the integrity of your light. In moments when you feel the pull of others' discomfort, take comfort in the teachings of Yeshua. In John 8:12, he says, "I am the light of the world. Whoever follows me will not walk in darkness, but will have the light of life." This verse is a reminder that carrying light means there will always be shadows around you. Not everyone will walk in that light, but those who do will see clearly, appreciate the beauty of the journey, and join you in it. As you navigate this path, be prepared for the mixed reactions of those around you. Some will embrace your light, while others may try to extinguish it. But remember, each reaction is a choice they make, not a burden you must bear. Your light is a gift, and as you protect it, you empower others to seek out their own inner truth or step aside if they are not ready. In your journey of setting boundaries and seeking a life rooted in peace, it's natural to encounter those who try to disrupt your calm or pull you back into chaotic patterns. Choosing peace often means choosing solitude, self-reflection, and unwavering commitment to your purpose. This path requires strength and discernment, qualities Yeshua modeled even when he faced resistance from those who didn't understand his mission or questioned his decisions. Yeshua's life provides profound lessons on walking away from situations that do not align with a higher calling. There were moments when he chose solitude over company, taking time to renew his spirit and find peace in prayer. His ability to step away from the crowds, from the constant demands, was an act of self-preservation that allowed him to stay aligned with his purpose. In doing so, he set an example of what it means to honor one's peace above the expectations or misunderstandings of others. In Matthew 5:9, he said, "Blessed are the peacemakers, for they shall be called children of God." This verse reminds us that the pursuit of peace is not passive. It's an active choice, a commitment to creating a space where growth, healing, and love can flourish. By choosing peace, you become a reflection of this divine calling, showing others that they too have the power to step away from discord and seek a life of balance and harmony. Yet, choosing peace is not always well received. There are those who may view your boundaries as rejection, failing to see the profound spiritual act behind your decision. They may label you as distant, unyielding, or even arrogant. But as you hold to your path, you embody the strength of Yeshua, who did not waver in his mission despite the doubts and misunderstandings of others. This steadfastness is a reminder that sometimes the journey to peace is a solitary one, but it is also deeply fulfilling. Each time you prioritize peace, you send a powerful message to the world about what truly matters. You become a living testament to the possibility of a life free from drama and filled with purpose. And as we continue, know that you're not alone in facing the challenges of this journey. Your choice to seek peace is a sacred one, echoing the teachings and strength of Yeshua himself. Walking away from drama, maintaining boundaries, and choosing peace over chaos are not just acts of self-preservation, they are profound demonstrations of strength. However, this strength often goes unrecognized, even misunderstood, because it is quiet and intentional. For many people, strength is synonymous with outward displays of force or confrontation, but true power often lies in the ability to remain calm and unmoved in the face of turmoil. Silent strength is a type of resilience that doesn't need to prove itself to others. It doesn't seek validation or recognition because it is self-sustaining. Each time you walk away from negativity or resist the urge to engage in unnecessary conflict, you reinforce this strength within yourself. Over time, this becomes a cornerstone of your character, a wellspring of inner peace that grows deeper and more unshakable. Yet, as you develop this silent strength, you may notice that others try to challenge or test it. Some may attempt to pull you back into situations you've outgrown, hoping to see if you'll respond or react. This is where silent strength shines. It's the power to choose your responses carefully, to know that every battle isn't worth fighting, and that sometimes the strongest choice is to walk away in silence. This quiet courage unsettles those who thrive on chaos, as it reveals the emptiness of their attempts to disrupt your peace. In embracing this strength, remember that Yeshua himself demonstrated this kind of resilience. In times of conflict or accusation, he often remained silent, letting his actions and truth speak louder than words. In Isaiah 53:7, it is written, "He was oppressed and afflicted, yet he did not open his mouth. He was led like a lamb to the slaughter, and as a sheep before its shearers is silent, so he did not open his mouth. This scripture speaks to the profound strength found in stillness, a lesson that resonates with the journey you are on. Every time you choose to respond with silent strength, you honor this divine example. You become an anchor of peace, not only for yourself, but also for those who look to you for guidance. Others may not fully understand your silence, but they will feel its impact. It's a strength that doesn't need to be proven or explained, as it is evident in your calm demeanor and unshakable peace. The choice to walk away from drama and maintain your boundaries is not just about protecting your peace, it's also a catalyst for profound inner growth. Each time you step back from situations that drain you, you create space within yourself. A space that allows for self-reflection, healing, and transformation. This growth may not be visible to others, but it reshapes you from within, enhancing your clarity, deepening your wisdom, and strengthening your spirit. When you stop engaging in the endless cycles of conflict and negativity, you're no longer investing your energy in things that don't serve your higher purpose. Instead, you redirect that energy inward, focusing on your journey, your goals, and your spiritual path. In this newfound quiet, you start to recognize patterns that may have kept you trapped in past dynamics. This self-awareness is invaluable, as it allows you to identify areas where you can improve, release, and evolve. Inner growth is often a solitary process, one that requires courage and patience. By choosing to walk away from the distractions of drama, you begin to see the beauty in solitude, where true transformation takes place. You discover parts of yourself that were once overshadowed by the noise and expectations of others. Each time you reaffirm your boundaries, you strengthen your connection to your true self, learning to trust your intuition and honor your needs. In moments of self-reflection, take comfort in knowing that Yeshua often sought solitude for his own renewal. In Luke 5:16, it is said, "But Jesus often withdrew to lonely places and prayed." His decision to step away was not an escape from his mission, but a vital act of replenishment and connection with God. By following this example, you allow yourself the grace to retreat, to gather strength, and to grow into the person you were meant to be. As you continue on this path, you may find that others will misunderstand your choice to focus on inner growth. They may accuse you of being distant or withdrawn. However, remember that this journey is not about meeting the expectations of others. It's about honoring your spirit. This personal growth will naturally draw you closer to those who are aligned with your values and purpose. Establishing boundaries is a powerful act of self-respect and preservation, but it doesn't only impact you, it affects everyone around you. When you set limits on what you will tolerate, on how others can engage with you, and on the access they have to your energy, it sends a message that demands recognition and respect. For those accustomed to having free access to your time, attention, or empathy, these boundaries can come as a shock, even causing them to question their behavior and relationship with you. Boundaries are like mirrors. They force people to see themselves in a new light. For some, this reflection brings clarity, helping them realize how they may have taken your kindness for granted. They may become more mindful of how they approach you, recognizing that if they want to be part of your life, they must also honor your need for peace and personal space. Others, however, may struggle to accept these new terms. They may react with resentment, frustration, or confusion, not understanding why you've chosen to limit their access to you. In their eyes, your boundaries feel like rejection, even if, in reality, they are an act of self-care. Interestingly, boundaries can reveal who is genuinely supportive of your growth and who is invested in keeping you in familiar patterns that serve their own needs. True friends and loved ones will respect your boundaries, understanding that they're essential for your well-being. They may even feel inspired by your courage to set limits, seeing it as a model they can follow in their own lives. These individuals appreciate that growth often requires change, and that sometimes distance is necessary to foster a healthier, more balanced relationship. They'll adapt, learning to meet you in ways that respect both their needs and yours. Conversely, those who resist your boundaries often do so because they've come to rely on you in ways that may not be healthy. Perhaps they depended on you for constant validation, support, or comfort without reciprocating. Your boundaries disrupt the dynamic, revealing any imbalance that may have been present all along. In some cases, these individuals may even attempt to make you feel guilty or responsible for their discomfort, hoping to pressure you into relaxing your limits. However, staying firm in your decision is crucial for your growth and healing. Your boundaries aren't meant to hurt others. They're a way to protect the peace you've worked hard to create. Remember, Yeshua himself set boundaries in his interactions. He didn't let everyone in. He was discerning about who he shared his time and energy with. He invited his closest disciples to be part of his inner circle while ministering to others with boundaries in place. In Matthew 7-6, he said, "Do not give dogs what is sacred. Do not throw your pearls to pigs. If you do, they may trample them under their feet and turn and tear you to pieces." This teaching highlights the importance of guarding your gifts, your time, and your energy from those who may not value them. Establishing boundaries is a way of honoring the gifts you carry, of protecting the sacredness of your spirit. It's not about pushing people away, but about inviting only those who respect and support your growth to journey with you. In doing so, you create relationships built on mutual respect, trust, and genuine understanding. This process can feel lonely at times, as those who resist your boundaries may drift away. But remember, each time someone respects your limits, it opens a space for deeper, more meaningful connections to flourish. Walking the path of purpose is rarely a smooth journey. As you continue setting boundaries and distancing yourself from the noise of drama and distractions, the clarity of your purpose becomes sharper. This commitment to your calling, however, isn't without challenges. Many may not understand the choices you make, or they may feel uncomfortable as you shift your priorities. Yet, staying true to your purpose is an act of faith, one that requires strength, resilience, and an unwavering connection to what you are called to do. Throughout his life, Yeshua exemplified what it meant to pursue a divine purpose, even when others couldn't see or appreciate the magnitude of his mission. He faced disbelief, criticism, and even rejection, yet he did not waver. His focus remained on fulfilling what he was sent to accomplish, regardless of the misunderstandings and resistance he encountered. This steadfastness in the face of adversity offers a powerful lesson for anyone who seeks to walk a path of truth and meaning. In John 6:38, Yeshua said, "For I have come down from heaven, not to do my own will, but the will of him who sent me." This verse highlights the deep sense of purpose that guided every action, every word, and every decision he made. His life was not governed by the opinions of those around him, but by a higher calling. Similarly, as you walk your path, staying true to your purpose means not allowing others' doubts or discomfort to deter you. It's a commitment to something greater than yourself, a journey rooted in faith, even when the road is challenging. When you choose to pursue your purpose, you may find that some people distance themselves or even criticize you. They may not understand why you have changed or why you are no longer available for the things you once participated in. But in these moments, remember that your purpose isn't meant to please everyone. Not everyone will see the vision you hold or the reasons behind your actions, and that's okay. Just as Yeshua's mission was sometimes misunderstood, your journey will also be questioned by those who cannot see the path ahead of you. Staying true to your purpose also requires discernment. It means recognizing which relationships, activities, and environments support your growth and which ones hinder it. It's about surrounding yourself with people who uplift and encourage you rather than those who pull you back into old patterns. This discernment is a form of spiritual wisdom, guiding you to make choices that align with your purpose. Each time you reaffirm these boundaries, you are grounding yourself more deeply in your path, allowing your purpose to unfold without interference. There may be moments of doubt, times when you wonder if the path you're on is truly worth the sacrifices it demands. But in those moments, remember that Yeshua himself faced challenges, even in his closest circles. He understood the weight of isolation and the difficulty of staying true when others could not fully comprehend his mission. Yet, his commitment never wavered. You too carry the strength to continue forward, to uphold your boundaries, and to pursue your purpose with faith. As we move forward, know that your journey will continue to attract those who are meant to walk alongside you, those who understand and respect the mission you're on. This path may sometimes feel solitary, but it is also deeply fulfilling as it leads to a life of meaning, growth, and spiritual depth. As you continue your journey of setting boundaries and walking away from drama, you may find yourself facing reactions from those who once held a different place in your life. Some may feel hurt, others confused, and still others resistant to the changes you've embraced. Walking away from relationships, behaviors, or environments that no longer serve your peace is a courageous act, but it can stir up a range of emotions in those who are left behind. Navigating these reactions requires both compassion and strength, as you honor your growth without compromising your boundaries. When you make choices to protect your energy, it's natural for others to feel a shift, especially if they were accustomed to your constant presence and availability. Some may express disappointment, guilt, or even anger as they come to terms with this new version of you, one that values peace over approval. They may struggle to understand why you've chosen to distance yourself, interpreting it as personal rejection rather than an act of self-respect. Their responses are often rooted in their own fears, insecurities, or attachment to old dynamics that allowed them easy access to your time and energy. In moments like these, it can be tempting to explain yourself, to try and make others see the value in your choices. However, true peace lies in the understanding that not everyone will grasp your journey, and that's okay. Yeshua himself faced reactions from those who could not comprehend the path he was on. Even his closest followers occasionally struggled to understand his decisions and his purpose. In John 15:19, he reminds his followers, "If you belong to the world, it would love you as its own. As it is, you do not belong to the world, but I have chosen you out of the world. That is why the world hates you." This verse speaks to the reality that being chosen, being set apart, will often set you at odds with others. Just as Yeshua was steadfast in his mission despite misunderstanding, you too are called to remain grounded in your path. There is wisdom in knowing when to speak and when to remain silent, understanding that some explanations won't bring the clarity or closure you may hope for. Your actions, the peace you embody, the joy you carry, the strength you exude, will speak louder than words to those who are ready to understand. For others, the distance may remain, as not everyone is prepared to walk beside someone who is growing in self-awareness and purpose. This process of handling others' reactions also teaches you about the nature of true support. Those who genuinely value you will respect your boundaries, even if they don't fully understand them. They may feel the initial discomfort of change, but their respect for you will ultimately lead them to accept the boundaries you've set. Others, who may be more invested in maintaining old dynamics, may choose to withdraw or react negatively. This response is not a reflection of your worth, but rather of their own comfort zones and unresolved needs. As you continue to embrace this journey, remember that you're not alone. Each step forward solidifies your peace and strengthens your connection to those who genuinely support your path. You are preparing yourself for a future aligned with your purpose, where those around you encourage and celebrate your commitment to peace. As you reach this point in your journey, a sense of clarity begins to emerge, shaped by each choice, each boundary, and each moment of self-respect. Walking away from drama, releasing toxic ties, and setting firm limits have not only protected your peace, but also revealed the strength that lies within you. Embracing this journey forward means recognizing that every step you've taken has brought you closer to the person you are meant to be, a person rooted in purpose, guided by faith, and unshaken by external noise. This clarity is a gift, one that allows you to see with new eyes. The world around you may not have changed, but your perspective has. Situations and relationships that once stirred confusion or pain are now met with understanding and even compassion. You no longer feel the need to engage in battles that don't serve your growth, and you've learned to preserve your energy for what truly matters. There's a calmness in this newfound understanding, a sense of purpose that guides you forward, even when others cannot see or understand your journey. Embracing this clarity also means embracing the solitude that sometimes accompanies growth. You may find that as you move forward, not everyone is meant to walk with you. Some relationships and connections will naturally fall away, making room for new, more aligned ones to enter. This process can feel bittersweet, as letting go of familiar faces and places is never easy. But as you honor your calling, you begin to see that each departure, each release, is a necessary part of becoming who you are meant to be. In this journey forward, remember the example set by Yeshua. He walked his path with unwavering clarity, even when others questioned, doubted, or could not understand. In John 8:32, he says, "Then you will know the truth, and the truth will set you free." This truth is not just about external knowledge, but an inner realization, a freedom that comes from understanding your purpose and walking it out with courage. Yeshua's journey was filled with moments where he had to step away to prioritize his mission over the expectations of others. You too are called to walk your path with this same clarity, knowing that each choice you make aligns you more closely with your purpose. As you move forward, you may still encounter challenges. There will be moments when others misunderstand your boundaries or question your choices. But with this newfound clarity, these situations no longer hold the same weight. You've come to a place where you no longer seek validation from others, because your inner peace speaks louder than any external opinion. This peace is the true gift of walking away from drama and embracing the boundaries that guard your spirit. Each boundary you've set has been a stepping stone toward this clarity, and now you're prepared to face the future with confidence. Your journey is no longer about avoiding conflict, but about embracing purpose. The relationships you cultivate, the spaces you enter, and the energy you share all reflect your commitment to living a life of meaning and integrity. As you step into this new season, you carry with you the wisdom gained from each chapter of this journey. In moving forward, let this clarity guide you. Trust that you are on the right path, and that the peace within you is a testament to the choices you've made. Embrace the future with open arms, knowing that you are no longer held back by drama or distractions. You are free to walk in the fullness of your purpose, a chosen one equipped with strength, wisdom, and an unshakable peace. The journey doesn't end here. It only deepens as you continue to grow, evolve, and become all that you were meant to be. Each new step is an opportunity to walk in alignment with the clarity you've gained, moving forward with faith, courage, and a heart at peace.
Chosen ones, if you enjoy our videos and would like to support our channel, feel free to buy us a coffee. The link will be in the description below. Thanks for watching and have a blessed day.